everybody. I'm going to go first because I'm going to talk the shortest. My name is Jill Frost, and I'm a part of the Near East Area Commission. Hey, Lady Extreme.
Hi, beautiful.
It's really, really nice to be here. So I'm sort of here wearing two hats. Although I just see one of my board members back there, so I might not have to wear the second hat. I'm also a part of the Central Ohio African American Chamber of Commerce. And Sister Pam talked about thinking outside of the box. If you as a senior are thinking about starting a business, it's a great time to start a business. Take that hobby, make it make money. That's the difference between a business and a hobby. It makes money. So if you're interested in that, visit our website. We would love to have you be a part of COAC. We would love to give you tips on just getting your business started. So it's really good to be here. Thank you, neighbor Pamela. Pamela is my neighbor, and also is a part of the Near East Area Commission Planning Committee.
That's correct.
Thank you. It's great.
Hi.
Yes.
I'm Jennifer Hunt. You can call me Jenny. I'm also a Near East Area Commission for District 4 and captain of the Buellen Park Block Watch, south of Maine.
That's right.
So I don't have anything. I didn't prepare anything. I didn't know I was going to be put on the spot today. But I want to give it up for UARC. You guys have been great. Thank you for putting on this event. And I'm going to pass the mic to my chair.
That's right.
Good evening. No, I don't think so. Try again. Good evening. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Good evening. My name is Kate Correa de Souza. I'm the chair of the Near East Area Commission. I do have to give props because one of my first professional mentors is sitting here, Ms. Wingo. So when we think about the leadership that we have within the community, and I see Amanda Glauer, oh wow, another one of my bosses, this is great. Just like a little reunion here of all the people I've ever worked for. So, you know, when we think about the benefit of opportunity within the Near East Area Commission, it's an opportunity to mentor. And we really appreciate Ms. Pam because she's come onto our committee as a community member for planning. So that means that we've learned a lot of things from her, and then we also are able to teach new things to each other.
Right.
So if you live on the Near East Side and you're interested in becoming part of a committee, we have zoning, we have planning, and we have community engagement. We have seats open in these different committees, although planning is pretty full. But I really appreciate the opportunity to come here to talk to you tonight. The Near East Side wants to welcome you. You're just a little outside of it, over here on the other side of the river. But that's all right. We're just really glad to have you come. We have meetings. All of our information's on the website. I'll make sure Ms. Pam has it so she can distribute it to upcoming meetings. If you live on the Near East Side and you have concerns about parking, safety, housing concerns because you're worried about the increase of your taxes for your home, or you're worried about short-term rentals, or you're worried about longevity in your homes and being able to age in place, the commission wants to help you represent and make sure that City Council knows about your concerns. We do a lot of different proposals for the Near East Side, and we really are working with a lot of other commissions across the city. So even if we're not your representatives, we may be able to help connect you. And that's certainly something that we want to be able to do. So make sure that you know that you are our constituents and we are your representatives, and we want to make sure that we're repping what you have as concerns. So feel free to reach out to us, and we'll hope to talk to you in the future.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Pam.
So that goes back. But can I have everybody's attention very briefly? Oh, Pastor Baytop's in the house. But this is Jenny with Lifeline Ohio. Yes, come on, y'all need to give it up. This is one of the phenomenal organizations in this city where they do a lot in terms of organ donation. And she has been a supporter of UARC, purchasing lunches. Last time she had a chef, and everybody was asking, what's the name of that chef? Who was she? Who was she? So we just want her to give a few words because she's got to leave and go to another event. So can we have our chess club? Shh. I love y'all. Thank you. I know it's exciting, but we want her to say a few words, and then we'll prepare for a few more. You can continue eating. We have Dr. Cynthia from OSU. We got several people. And she brought one of our OSU scholars, Rihanna, and we'll talk to them in a very few minutes. But put your hands together, please, ladies and gentlemen, for Jenny with Lifeline of Ohio.
Thank you so much for giving me 2 seconds to say hello and just remind everybody in our group the important work that Lifeline of Ohio is doing for our community to save and heal lives through the important work of organ and tissue donation. So before I go any further, I always want to kind of make it clear how connected we all are to things such as Lifeline of Ohio. Does anybody know someone who has received, whether it's organs or tissue? Raise your hands. Okay, keep them up. Anybody know someone who has become a hero and gone on to help other people in their passing? Yes. Anybody know somebody who's waiting for a transplant? I know many of these people as well. And this is in our community, in our families, on our street, in this room right now. And I am so honored to do this work. So I encourage you, the next time you're asked at the BMV, to say yes. Regardless of what you say, we encourage you to tell your family what your decision is so that everyone is on the same page. I have some information back there about just general organ donation and a form if you want to take that with you, but also about volunteering. So if you want to serve this community of people who are waiting, those people who are celebrating, those people who have given this beautiful gift, we would love to have you as a volunteer. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy your night.
All right. I am here from The Ohio State University in Wexner Medical Center. My name is Cynthia Doherty, and I'm a social worker by education. And I am currently with the Office of Interprofessional Practice and Education. That is too many words to say when I'm out talking in the community. But what it means is that I get to work with students from all of the different health science colleges. So that means medicine, nursing, optometry, pharmacy, public health, and more. And one of the programs that I run is called the Interprofessional Community Scholars Program. We call it Community Scholars for short. In this room are several of our graduates from the Scholars Program. Ms. Pam already mentioned that she was in the initial pilot group. That was over 2 years ago. Yes. And Ms. Pam has continued to do the program. We very, very much appreciate her because she's one of the greatest recruiters. Ms. Charlessie was up here earlier. She's been in the program. Mr. Washington, Mr. Campbell, I know there's more of you in the room, and we really appreciate your participation. The reason that we appreciate your participation so much is because you older adults become mentors and teachers to our students. We call you community health mentors. When you sign up, you become a mentor to a college student who is eventually going to become a healthcare professional. How many people ever worked with a healthcare professional and you thought, I could teach this person a thing or two? I know. And this is your opportunity to do that. So you get an opportunity to work with students to make sure they understand how to treat people, to make sure they understand how to speak to people, and how to think about things that are not just specifically about your physical health, but about what's happening in your life and in your circumstance that will impact the way that you can follow a treatment plan and what you're doing in your life. So, this is a program where we teach people how to meet health and wellness goals and how to learn how to use technology. I know it's scary sometimes, but how to use technology to better manage your health care. This is so important. It is not going away, and I promise if you can learn how to do that, it will be better for your health in the long run. And a lot of the folks in this room who have participated in the program can tell you that that is true and that it has helped them. So I'm not going to say too much more, except that if you want to find out more about the program, I know that Ms. Pam will be happy to tell you and share, and those other folks that I mentioned in the room who are graduates of our program. I also have some flyers. If you're interested, please take one. If you're not, I will not be offended. Leave it in the folder so you can be a good steward of our resources and it doesn't end up in the trash can. So take one if you're interested. If not, again, I won't be offended, but we're really interested in recruiting older adults to help meet with our students. Let them help you. You teach them about your healthcare experiences. Everyone is a learner and everyone is a teacher on these teams. And again, we really appreciate the way that you all interact with our students. So thank you for giving me a couple minutes of your time tonight.
Come on. Now, Dr. Sylvia, you're going to pass those out now. So please take one. As she said, I was in the first initial cohort and I loved it. What? Oh my. And I think I got half the people. And I'm recruiting tonight for another focus group that, so I need about 12 people to sign up, 12 elder seniors. But before we go, come on up, Lady Extreme, because we're getting ready to get our next person. Where's your mic, baby? Oh, come on, Dr. D. Come on up, lady.
Yeah, she said, you know how to take a picture of an iPhone? I said, I use an Android. I'm sorry, no, I don't. Good evening. I am Shonda Wingo. I am the director for the Franklin County Office on Aging. We do have our team here, Miss Annie Spann, our assistant director, Caroline Rankin just walked in the room. You probably have seen us everywhere because in the last year we've increased our presence from being in 29 places to more than 300. So what does the office look like? Y'all want to clap? It's a small but mighty team, but we get it done. So at the Franklin County Office on Aging, you may have heard of senior options or you may have heard of adult protective services. That's under the umbrella of the Office on Aging. So they're not independent departments or anything like that. We're all one office. So our mission is to make sure that we provide services, home and community-based, for our seniors to remain in their home as long as possible. So one of the things that Ms. Pam wanted to showcase is our free fan delivery program this year. This is a program that's been around for a while. And I'm really big on pushing goals and trying to make sure that we cover as much ground as possible in Franklin County. So last year we gave away more than 700 fans to seniors in need, and so we're really proud of that as well. Some of our other programs are as simple as free meal delivery. So you are a Franklin County resident that lives in Franklin County, obviously, and you're 60, you can sign up for free meal delivery, which is free. So if you or someone you know that's interested, please give us a call and we'll get you enrolled. Other programs that we offer are transportation, emergency response systems. We assist with some minor home repairs, such as the wheelchair access ramps, some electrical, as well as helping with cleaning out your home. So sometimes seniors have a hard time keeping their homes clean. We'll come out with a team and make sure that we can take care of that. In the last few years, we've added additional programs because we know the landscape of family dynamic has changed and aging is now more multi-generational than ever before. We have more adult children taking care of their parents. I'm one of them. But we also have more grandparents and great-grandparents, aunts and uncles taking care of young people than ever before. So if you are a caregiver or you know of a caregiver, that program is not income dependent. So what that means is we don't care how much money you have. If you have a need, give us a call. In that caregiver program, we offer access to counseling. We offer assistance with any medical equipment that you may need, because sometimes that becomes taxing on the caregiver to have to continually come out of pocket and provide the need. But we also want to take care of the caregivers because it does become a physical and mental demand on you, so please give us a call. And lastly, I mentioned kinship. Kinship is a very new space that we're in because we literally have 85 and 95-year-olds taking care of 2 and 3-year-olds. So you can imagine what that is like. And so sometimes our seniors, one day they are living their best retired life and the next day they have grandchildren on their porch with no beds, no clothes, and they're not for sure really how they're going to be able to provide those things. We are able to provide those things. We are able to pay for after school care. We're able to pay with, help pay for summer programs. any bed, clothing, anything that you can think of that a senior would need so that they can keep their children in their home, which is important. Because what we know about our seniors, when they take in young people, they will do whatever is necessary to keep those young people in the home and provide them what they need. And that includes foregoing meals, foregoing medical care, and things like that. So we don't want to see our seniors suffer. Please give us a call for that. And if there's anything else that you can think of that is related to a senior or senior challenges, please give us a call. We will be able to direct you in the right place. And Miss Pam, I don't know where she went, but thanks for having us out here. UARC is one of our #1 supporters, and we love them.
Yes, we are. Come on.
Okay, so our communications director is here now too, and she has been phenomenal. When I tell you the team at the Office on Aging is incredible, they make me look good. Amazing. So we brought on a new communications director a little over a year ago, and she has us on every social media platform there is. We also have an external facing newsletter that has been created, and in that newsletter it has tons of information about what's going on in the community and what we're doing internally. And Miss Pam and the Golden 614 girls.
That's it. Golden girls, 614.
They make cameo appearances on our TikTok. And when I said I wanted to do a TikTok, a lot of folks were side-eyeing me, but what I know is that every single senior has a young person in their life. They have a neighbor, they have a relative, and we're hoping, and our hope has been, that the family members and those that support the community around seniors are watching our TikTok and watching our social media so they can say, hey grandma, we need to get you signed up for transportation, right? Hey grandma, I see that you might need some free meals or whatever that is. And so we are on every single social media, and we couldn't be more grateful to have Miss Pam and her team come out and support us. Anything we ask them to do, they come out. So we appreciate you. I talked about that.
All right. Peace, everybody. My name is Ernest LeBert. We serve with an organization called the Royal Oak Initiative.
Oh, my son was a part of that.
Yeah. It's starting to happen. We started planting some seeds. We're planting some Royal Oaks around the community. So y'all see you see the medallion. It stands for the Royal Oak. There's a chess piece. The king is the trump. We use chess as an introduction to all things that keep us closer to the light. And so we want to just expose our young folk, everybody in our community to everything positive, right? But we also like, as Pam said, we like to have fun with it. Most people don't try playing chess because they're like, oh, chess is boring. You gotta sit there and think forever. If you can play chess with the Royal Oak Initiative, that's not what you get. We like to have a little bit of fun. Anyone like to have a little bit of fun in here? Yeah, we like to move around. So we just take it big, we go beyond the board. But also another thing that's very important to us is it's not just about chess. Some of y'all might have kids, nieces, nephews, cousins who have been through some of our programs. And I tell them, if you think this is about chess, then you missed it, right? That our focus is using chess for wisdom and wellness in our community, right? Our goal is to make a wise and well community. And we want to protect ourselves and each other in the process. So we're gonna have some fun. Raise your hand if you've ever played chess before. Raise your hand, all right, hands down. Raise your hand if you've never played chess before. Y'all look around and clap it up for the new folks who gonna learn how to play chess today. Let's go. You know, and the last thing I say, we always encourage you because some people have bad experience with chess. Some people tried and they were like, someone made fun of me. Someone called me dumb, called me stupid when I tried. I was like, no, we gotta stop doing that, yo. Encourage each other. Teach someone how to play spades, okay? Stop holding the spades now. Okay. Right? I like playing spades, but someone had to teach me. Yeah, so we're just gonna have some fun. Come get it on the board, and we're really just about getting our minds right. It's about mindfulness, mental wellness. That's what we're all about. So we appreciate y'all. Y'all have some fun tonight.
That's it. Thank you. So they will have it on display, and at some point, we don't want to lose our audience, right? Because we got a lot of powerful speakers in the room. And Lady Extreme, come on up. I'm gonna whisper in your ear and tell you who's coming up next. I love you.
So we're going to bring up the councilperson that's really near and dear to our community, who's always doing great things. Councilman Reedy, we have his. I'm speaking stuff extra. So I'm gonna give the microphone to you next.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you don't mind, I'm gonna ask you to snap a picture.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So hi, good afternoon, everybody. Can we give a round of applause for this being the 20th anniversary? Yeah. So my name is Kaylin Pittman Moncrief, and I just wanted to share, because this is kind of a full circle moment for me, Ms. Shields. I grew up not too far from here in Linden. I was raised by my elders in the community. And my grandfather, Dan Moncrief, got me involved. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now? I'm sorry. Yeah, so I grew up not too far from here in Linden. I was raised by a village of my elders, and my granddad, Dan Moncrief, got me involved in the ag wellness a long time ago. So to see this be the 20th anniversary is amazing. It's really amazing for me before I share what the council member said. So I just wanted to share that with Ms. Shields. That's amazing. Next, I'm going to give a commendation from Councilmember Emmanuel Remy. He could not be here tonight. He is somewhere else at another event, and also my partner is at another event out there. But he just wanted to acknowledge that our elder community is going to be growing double in 35 years. And so there's still a lot of work to be done. He's committed to ensuring that our seniors can age in place, can live in their communities, have access to resources that allow them to want to stay here in Columbus. So he regrets that he cannot be here, but I'm here to present Ms. Shields and the Urban Aging Residents Coalition with a certificate from the city council members.
That's why we love council member Emmanuel Green. He looks out for us all the time, Katie. Yes, he does. Thank you. Come on, y'all, clap it up. Now get my fan side. Okay, now this is my wealthy side. We're gonna get this side. We're gonna bring money.
733 pictures.
She said, thank you. Okay. So I hope you can stick around for a few.
Yes, I am going to be sticking around.